Hello everybody, I want to talk about the policies on professional leave. This first screencast will show you how we need everyone to fill out the professional leave forms. It is important that every section on this form is filled out completely and as accurately as possible. Please be sure your name, date, social security number, and signature is all up in that section filled out. Select your school in that section. Now this section right here, people often forget to fill out this completely. However, it's important that you fill out the workshop title, the location, the dates, and the purpose of your participation. Also, who was the initiator of the request, check one of these boxes. And also, when do you plan on sharing it with your peers? That's another important piece that is often left off. And if it's professional duty, like a field trip or athletic event, of course you fill out this section. Now this section right here, the projected expenses, very important that this section gets filled out completely. This is where you project your lodging expenses. Like for example, if you found a hotel, it's $159 per night. You want to do $159 per night times 3 and put the total expenses there. And then also your meals, and we'll talk about meals in the next screener that talks about our new policies regarding meals pending board approval. But your meals here, and then also the miles. If you're driving to the place, you are reimbursed. The state rate is 56 cents per mile. And then also registration fee. If there's a registration fee associated with the conference or workshop, put that there. Another section that people often forget is the section about substitutes. If you require a substitute, check yes or no. And then also the number of days that you require a substitute. After you have put all your projected expenses here, then you total it all up right here. You add up your lodging, add up your meals, add up your registration fee, and mileage if applicable. Don't worry about putting the substitute reimbursement because you don't have to deal with that. District office will take care of that piece. But here you put your projected travel expenses. And then of course your principal or designee will sign there. Also, don't forget this part, to let us know if you've registered and if you're attaching the registration form, or if you've registered and waiting payment, or if you've registered and personally paid and you're seeking reimbursement, or if there's no registration fee. Again, please make sure you check all information. Then after the trip is done and within 30 days pending board approval, within 30 days, we are asking everyone to fill out this expense report, Gainesville City School District Employee Expense Statement. Again, please be sure to complete all sections, your name, your address, and all that wonderful stuff. And then for meals, you want to put the meals that you are reimbursed for here for breakfast, include the date and so forth. So this section right here is about the meal reimbursement. Lodging is here, the location and the amount. And then in this column, you put your total expenditures. Down here, you're going to type right down in here. On the back side, you're going to put all this individual information, but on the front side, this is the total for your airline or taxi, common carrier, registration fee, all and so forth. You're going to total that all right there, and then give your total expenditures here. Also be sure to sign it here and date that you're telling the truth and you're not trying to rip us off. And then also the approving authority, typically the principal or assistant principal or their designee, will sign there, type the name there, date and phone number there. And also explain the purpose of the trip. That's the part that's often left off, okay? On the other side, on this side, this is, let me rotate this. This is, wrong way. This is where you are going to, one moment please, let me rotate. View one more time. There we go. This is where you're going to put your reimbursement for automobile mileage. Like if you are claiming mileage, you must complete this section completely, including the date and so forth. Down here, if it's your personal car, don't forget to put in your Georgia tag number and also the state mile use and total miles use. And if it's a rental car, that requires board superintendent or her designee approval. And also this section right here, fill it out completely for registration, airline, and so forth. And all of that stuff is put on this section right here on the front side. So that's a brief summary of how to complete your professional leave form. In the next screener, I will talk about and highlight some pending board approval policies that will be in place for Gainesville City Schools. If you have any questions, please see your principal or their designee who handles professional leave.